driving, and we have decided that we need to do a podcast. We need to cap some of these conversations that we have between the two of us, because
more people need to hear them.
more people need to hear the conversations that we have about who you are, what you're here to do, what you're capable of, the beliefs, words, and actions that you believe every day, the words that you speak every day and the impact that they have on your life, the dreams that you have and the focus on them, or your life falling apart because you get what you focus on. And yes, I'm wearing a fucking tiara
because she's a princess.
Oh, princess, you just see the dress I'm gonna wear tonight. Yeah, girl.
Queens.
So what would you like to say, Miss Sarah?
What were we talking about? We were talking about the fact that we both used to feel like one of our friends felt when they didn't understand how worthy they were of, and how do you get to a point of believing that you're worth everything that is good and abundant and that should be coming into your life. And it is literally day by day, minute by minute, second by second, keeping your words in check, because your words, they literally cast the spells. So what are you speaking to yourself? What are you saying? And the more you focus on what you're speaking, and I wasn't supposed to say that, it's okay. Change it into something positive. My hair doesn't look good today. No, that cowlick looks great on me, and I'm gonna make it work. And little things, big things, whatever it is, choose to believe and see the positives.
Always, because what's the word say? Pray in all circumstances. And what's prayer mean?
Pray without
Prayer of supplication. Thanks for all of this. Thanks for everything in advance. Thank you.
Thank you for the lessons. It's
Thank
okay.
you.
Everything
Thanks for everything.
Through has gotten you to where you're supposed to be in this moment.
Joy in all circumstances. It's not some misnomer. You literally, to get the dreams that God has placed in your heart, that God designed you and lives in you as you. Yeah, I'm trying to like spit some truth here, but God lives in you as you to experience life through your personal experiences, just to have fun. There's no point. Have joy in all circumstances, even when, especially when things look challenging. There's no problems. There's no anything. And once we realize that and start to realize that everything that happens to us happens for our benefit, you start to see those challenges as stepping stools to the next platform that you're going to fly from.
It's the staircase without seeing the stairs. You just need to keep putting your feet there, and the stair will appear underneath it.
Yes. The stair comes when you pick up your foot to take the step. It doesn't show up before.
Right.
And that's what everybody gets stuck on. Well, I need to see it to believe it. You have to see it in your heart, believe it, feel it, before you will ever see it, because you only see what you are. So you have to become those things. The definition of faith, believing in the things you cannot yet see as if it were. That's the part that people forget about. The puppy dog. When you believe in things that you cannot yet see as if it already was, you're going to feel like you already are that person that you are wanting to become, whatever that is, relationship, job, finances, whatever, happiness, self-love, whatever the hell your problem is, because we all have things that we're here to overcome, learn about, and grow from. But we're not here to identify as the problem. We're not identify as the disease. We're not here to put ourselves down. Asking the shower, everything that you ever needed to know is in here. And if you ask and you tune in, you will get the answers. They come to you. Yeah. But this is so trained to think that that's stupid and it's not coming. Nope, that can't be right. Nope, no.
You have to have ridiculous
delusional faith
that what you see for you is meant for you, despite what anyone around you tells you it looks like. If I had listened to everyone tell me what they thought my life would look like, I wouldn't be an artist. I never would have been in a museum. I wouldn't be writing again. I wouldn't be living out the life that God designed for me back when I was a child. And I had to go through a lot of hills and valleys and hills and valleys and hills and valleys to get to here. But had I given up, I wouldn't be here. And I love my life because of those hills and valleys.
The hills and valleys are what makes us strong. You know, a strong sailor isn't somebody that's never sailed. A strong sailor is somebody who's done the hard sailings and been in those waves and been knocked around and been in the wind and been in the scary shit and survived it and kept going, didn't quit. We are to be skilled sailors. We are to do the things, go after it, keep going, because you're going to get knocked the fuck out. You're going to get dropped down to your knees. You're going to get pulled all the way back to where you think.
You can't do it, but guess what?
But you can. Because you were made for it.
Yeah.
You were made for it. Yes.
And
blessed
only
are those.
you have your dreams. Only you.
Only you. Yes. Yes. The dreams that are placed in us by God are for us. That period. And any kind of fear or doubt of how, the how's not your business.
No, that's him. And that's where the miracles happen, is when you trust him.
When you start realizing that the God that created you lives in you as you and wants nothing more than for you to trust that he's got this, and you start listening to this instead of this, you will, and you start knowing that all is working out for your favor, all is divine, all is magnificently planned for your benefit and for your pleasure. And when you start feeling that way every day and finding joy in all circumstances and finding gratitude even in the tough things, that's when life just freaking lights up. It's like a giant tree of just beautiful lights that just like turn on. It's so pretty.
And then the beauty of that is that the light that shines within you is what the world sees. And then they wonder, wait a second, she's going through all of this. Why is she still shining? She's not allowed to shine.
Yes, I am.
Her, you know, her husband left her. She's not allowed to shine.
Yes,
Her
I
kids
am.
hate her. She's not allowed to shine. She's going through this. She's not allowed to shine. Yeah, you are.
You're
Because that's
absolute-
exactly how it works. People will ask you, why are you still shining? Because I trust that God has everything for me already taken care of in advance before I can even get there. So go ahead, throw the stuff.
Because of my past experience, I'm not going to rehash it.
No.
I've got
Long
videos.
and many.
I've got videos on it. I'm not rehashing it because I'm not that creation. I'm a new creation every day. But the things that this creation has walked through would have buried many people. And here I am, shining, whole, perfect, strong, powerful, lovely, abundant, harmonious, and happy. And I had to feel all of those things before I could ever see it.
Yep.
I had to feel it as if it was already me when I had nothing in the bank, when I was single, when I was alone, when I was miserable with whatever. I had to find joy in all circumstances. I had to practice gratitude. I had to renew and transform my thoughts. One, taking each thought captive. You know why? Because that's what the word says to do. Does it not?
Your words matter.
Your words matter. Your words are what you're creating with. The word says, do not the blessings and cursings come from the mouth. And it's not talking about saying your cuss words, okay? Shit fucking damn are some of my favorites, okay? I don't use them.
Mercy that.
But I don't use them in a derogatory manner towards anybody.
Yes.
They're adjectives. They're explicatives. But they're words. You know what I'm saying? I am stupid. I am a fat ass. I am dumb. I am never gonna achieve anything.
All of that will be your future if that is what you say to yourself.
And if you keep saying those, then that's what you will keep getting. So I hope you like the house that you're building with the words that you're speaking.
If God means I am, then what are you saying? I am what?
I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, lovely, harmonious, and happy, and abundant.
And I was meant to be here in this time, in this place, walking everything I've walked.
And none of it's an accident. Every single step, every single fire that I have walked through has done nothing but purify me. Think about Meshach, Reshach, and Abednego in the fuely, fiery furnace. They did not have a hair on their head singed. That's how all the other stuff has burned off and left nothing but pure gold, the pure light. So come on, bring it, because I'm going to just transmute it and make it something even more beautiful. It's been proven over and over again. My experiences in life have told me that everything works for my favor, even that. My favorites, even that time I got picked up and brought to jail for 26 hours for 3 felonies that would have carried 35 years in prison. But that worked out in my favor. And it was dropped because I didn't do nothing wrong. But I didn't fight it. I just was like, okay, this is, I don't know. This is awesome. But I found joy in it. I found a blessing in it. I found the fact that I was able to speak life to the women that were in there. If that was the only purpose. If I was able to drop a few little seeds to women that would have never heard my message. Was worth it. It was worth it. And they really need to cook their biscuits longer because those biscuits were freaking white. They didn't have not a bit of brown on them. Okay, so I'm just saying I didn't eat. But I digress.
Oh
no! Oh, somebody on the side of the road with their little VW and the axle was broke. Sucks to be them today. God bless them.
But at least people are helping them.
But anyway, we are on our way to an event because of the abundance that we have attracted by becoming abundant even when we had $1.87 in their account and when I had nothing and negative and everything was maxed out. It's like then it showed up. We didn't chase it. It came to us. But you know what we did that a lot of people don't do? We took the scary steps. We said yes when we didn't know how. We said yes when that gut feeling said go. And we said how fast, how hard do you want me to go? And let's do it. And you know what?
Haven't looked back.
I haven't looked back. And next week will be 2 months that I've been on that path of having my own financial freedom that comes to me every day. Passive income. I'm still like, not even in disbelief but I would have never in a million years thought that, I thought my whole life that, yeah, I'm going to be in crypto. I felt that for a long time, but I had no idea I was going to own the mines that make the crypto. I had no idea. So I got my own mines that make my own crypto, and I don't have to maintenance them. You mean it just shows up? You mean it just shows up? It's just mine. And I can do with it what I want. Okay, thank you. So that's where I'm feeling. And so when I share these journeys and these things and these paths and these videos that I've been doing for a decade now, more than a decade, it's because I've walked through that fire and I've experienced what it feels like to be on the other side, the before and the after. And let me tell you,
Much more fun on the after.
it's much more fun after you go through the fire. The fire's not fun. Okay?
No, it's not, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
The fire's not fun, but it is some of the most, you feel so good after.
Exactly.
The amount of tears that you will shed, the amount of body aches and diseases that will come up, just come up, let them go, let them.
Not yours.
They're not yours. They're trying to come up and come out, but when we want to fix it and push it back down and bear it, no, you got to just let it go. You got to let these things come out. You got to release. And that's a whole nother podcast.
I was going to say, hold on a minute.
We're not going down that path today because I've done a lot of that too. But anyway, I digress. I could do
But
a
it is something
podcast
that
on-
should be talked about. I mean, at some point, it really should be talked about what it feels like to release things that you were never meant to carry, that were never yours.
Feels like a lot of pain. For me.
It hurts.
Man, I've experienced it, and my body has experienced it in different ways. And you know, now that I have learned to listen to my body, I think back to the way my body felt and how it was speaking to me with the aches. I had head to toe body aches unless I took like a mass quantity of supplements, and this was 6-7 years ago. But I was entertaining a relationship that was not good for me, and I knew it, and my soul knew it, and I just wasn't loving myself, and my body was saying, get the hell out. But my mind was saying, I don't know how. And my body, it was really not happy with me. Now, since that, I have realized, ooh, those pains all went away. And then I was in another relationship because, you know, I had to learn to love myself. And, you know, we have all these lessons. And this one found me, showed me love, but showed me just enough to show me what bare minimum love was. And I learned to love myself in excess. I fell in love with Casey. And then I outgrew that. And then my body started hurting again because I wouldn't let him go. The shoulders for a year and a half because I was stubborn.
She was.
A year and a half.
She tried to leave him once.
I tried to leave him 3 times. Because he was a great guy, good guy, never even on the
Not her
path.
guy.
Not on the path that I'm on of growth. And he was very comfortable being comfortable. But not for me. So, love you. I will always love you. Thank you. But when I let go of that, the shoulder pain went away. Now, here I am. August, September, October. We're in November. 5 months later, I don't have any body aches. Everything feels good. And when stuff comes up, I feel it. And then I cry about it. And I feel work it through. And it goes away. But I certainly am not going to go get body parts out or surgery because this hurts today or that hurts tomorrow. Or, you know, for a year and a half, my shoulders hurt so bad to move them. It hurt to sleep. It hurt to breathe sometimes. They ached because I wasn't listening to my body. And that was showing me, girl, you're carrying shit you're not meant to carry. Your body speaks to you in emotions. And there's charts. You can look it up. I'm not making it up. We are going to Tampa. Sorry, I'm not really reading the things. But yeah, his plan, that we are the plan and we create our own plan. And that is the plan, that we would be put here and wake up. We got comments.
Hi, people commenting.
Yes, hey, we got people watching.
This is our first time, by the way.
This is our first time, but we have these talks all the time, and we're like, we gotta start recording this shit. We are on our way to a Texit race card racing day, and they're gonna have breakout classes to teach us about phase 2 because we are in the groundbreaking beginnings of Texit Coin. We're 19 months in, maybe 20 months in, 84 weeks, and we are crowdfunding a crypto mining project, and we're headed there to learn about phase 2 because community is what's up. But we have built this layer 1 blockchain that is on its own rails, just like, you know, Bitcoin and Litecoin, they have their own rails. We have our own rails, and now we're going to be building a layer 2 on top of it to help fund community currencies. And anyway, it's just mind blowing.
We're going to know a lot more on the backside of today.
After today, but then tonight, we're going to be dressed up in these beautiful gowns because we're going to a gala.
Ooh.
Feeling fancy.
I have 2 galas. I have one this weekend and one next weekend.
And then we have a cruise in 42 days.
Ooh.
So we have these dresses, and we're going to be wearing those dresses on the cruise too because they're
Because you just
badass.
can't do that.
You can't just wear it once. No. You have to put yourself in places that you can wear the dress over and over
Wear
again.
the pretty clothes.
I had a life lesson yesterday to invest in myself. I had already bought a dress. I bought it on TikTok shop. And
Ticky tack.
and I got it, because everybody said it was cool and blah blah blah. It's great. It's beautiful.
It is.
But then we walk into this other shop, and I found a dress that was probably triple the price. I didn't care. I put it on. It said, "Hello." Have you ever felt that? It was hello. So I bought that and the shoes, and I didn't even look at the price, y'all. It felt so good to just buy something, and felt so good to find something that was like screaming my name and saying, "This is yours. Are you worthy of it?" Because for my whole life, I was taught I wasn't worthy and that I was worthy of a discount. And then
It's a pity. Just how wonderful I feel today. La 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 la.
life is so beautiful. That's all we're getting at. It's just so beautiful, but you have to learn to take the steps. You have to learn to do the scary things. This adventure that we're on. I didn't know
Neither
jack
one of
about
us would have
squat.
said 2 months ago that we'd be doing anything like this.
No, and now look at it.
Here
This
we
is
are.
what we do. Whew. We went to Dallas 2 weeks ago. Now we're going to Dallas in 3 weeks. We're going to be in the Dallas freaking holiday parade. Just saying, because
That
Texas
might
Coin
be a
is
bucket list
hosting
I
it.
never knew I needed, honestly.
Who knew I was going to be on TV on a fucking parade? That's amazing. Oh, the dreams and the steps that you'll take, and the people that you'll meet, and the places that you'll
The
go.
places you'll go.
Oh, the places you'll go.
Keep reading that book over and over too. That's good.
Oh, the places you go. Oh, so
That should be required reading.
there's so many. The Shel Silverstein.
Shel Silverstein.
Oh,
yes.
his stuff. If you think back, that
Yes.
stuff was like poignant and made you think. And they don't show those in school anymore. Probably it's probably on the banned book list. Nope, can't read that.
Having
Makes you
walked
think.
through the book fairs at middle school. No, I do not see those. I see. Well, I mean, I know the Summer I Turned Pretty. We talked a lot about that last night, but they have these series of books for kids where they play out these melodramas, and it's not the same. The book world is not the same. Not to say you can't get the good books, but that's not what they're targeting to kids anymore.
No,
They're targeting
programming.
relationships and
They're programming them, programming children, and that's we're here to help our own selves, but share our journey. And that's why we're doing this, Sarah, because Sarah has to get radically uncomfortable being comfortable on the
being seen.
because she's a fucking badass artist. And look, now she is, because I'm the queen of being seen, because I don't care.
Right? No,
There-
she really is the queen of being seen. I'm fine
videos
with you
everywhere.
1-to-1, but put me on a video camera. I'm like, oh god, no.
But here we are live on YouTube in front of 1,200 people that I
Oh,
have.
no, really?
Yeah.
Hi, people.
Yeah. It's pretty freaking amazing. I'm so excited for tonight. But this adventure called life, when you take it by the horns and you realize what it is, it's a simulation. When you realize you can't screw it up, when you realize everything's happening for your benefit, when you realize when you come to a place of self-love, self-understanding, self-forgiveness, you ditch the shame and the guilt and the regret, you don't look back and you move forward with every step, your life will do magnificent things, but you have got to take each thought captive and bring it to the question, is this love or is this fear? Because it ultimately will
That's
be
all it is.
one or the other, because that's it, love or fear. So if it's not love,
And
then it's fear.
bye-bye. No time for fear. What does the Bible say 365 times?
Fear not,
Do not be afraid. Fear not, for I am with you. Fear not.
for I'm with you, because that is within you is you. We've just been individually dropped into these little men in black, The little head opening up with the little alien inside. Imagine your soul is the little alien that inhabits this body. Creepy, I know, right? But that's basically what's going on. You're inhabiting, you're driving this thing, you're learning. And when you were dropped into this thing as a baby, you knew everything. You knew all of it. But you're in a machine that you have to program. It has to be programmed. It has to be taught how to speak. It has to be taught how to move. It has to be taught how to everything. So by the time you learn to speak, and you're already programmed with other people's beliefs, because you're so programmable up until the age of 7. And when you're programmed by well-meaning people who are putting their beliefs in, you forget who you are.
And I kind of think that's by design. If we came back here and knew everything we were supposed to do, would the point in living be living? No, it would not.
We wouldn't have the fun that we're having.
Yeah.
Because you only live in suffering if you believe that this is real. You only believe in suffering if you choose to focus on things as problems. When you detach from things. See, this is the whole thing is to observe. We're here to observe. We're not here to grab hold of, shift, change. We're here to observe and flow and be inspired. Just like animals, they don't make plans and sketch out and have everything. Everything's taken care of. They know that everything. They just know what they're led to do what they do naturally. You know, look at ants, look at bees, look at bears. They know that they have to store up and then they fucking hibernate for the winter. They know that that's what they have to do. We have that, but we've been told that we need to learn everything outside of us. But even Jesus, Yeshua, said, the kingdom of God is within you. You are all God's. And I don't know how that keeps getting skipped over, because it's in there.
Because people are afraid of it.
You're scared of that. Love and fear. You can't do both. You cannot have fear where there's love, because love is absolute. It casts out fear. Come on now. Give me a high five. Life is so fucking amazing. Yes. And, you know, 15 years ago, I took a class on apologetics, teaching how to defend the Bible against everything else. And now, in my journey, God has showed me I am everything. Don't put me in this box. I have come to speak through this person and this person and this person and this person and this person all through time. And they all say the same thing. And Jesus said the same thing. It's the rest of the Bible that got put in there after he was dead. But if you would look that up, you might learn. If you look up the books that they took out, you would learn they took out the books that Jesus was talking about, the power that we have of our thoughts and our words and our imaginations, and the imaginative. As a man thinketh, you become. You have to use your creative ability in your mind to create the reality that you see. That's why whatever you focus on becomes what you see. And I love to live at a time such as this, that we are having quantum physics show us that what we've been saying, these weirdo people that we are, to normal people, we've just broken free from the Matrix. Have you ever seen the movie? Maybe you should watch that. When you break free from the Matrix, you can see it for what it is. And it ain't real. It ain't none of it real. So then you stop taking it seriously and you start having fun. And when you start having fun, you realize you are the programmer in charge of your program. You cannot control how things come, but you can choose what to focus on. And if you
can choose joy.
And you can choose joy. You can have a vision for the dream that you would like, and then be and live and feel as if you already have that, and watch as those things come into play step by step. Like you walk into a video game and it starts to congeal. That's what happens. As you take steps, your next step comes and comes and comes and comes and comes.
So I'm going to side point this for a second, because she said something earlier, and there's a quote that says something to the effect of, be not inhospitable.
1222.
Because you never know when you will be entertaining angels unaware. So anyone who comes to you that you resonate with the word that they have, doesn't matter what they look like. It could be a homeless person. Actually,
doesn't matter.
A lot of good
Absolutely.
words come from people who you would not expect it. But You never know. God may be sending someone specifically to plant the seed that you need to put you on a different path. So listen to what they say.
Listen, there are no accidents because everything that comes to you is for you. I've learned that if you catch eyes with somebody, there's something that you're supposed to connect with. That's why I will forever speak to strangers, talk to children, get down and talk to dogs, get kisses, look in the dogs' faces. Because every time I bring joy to somebody else, I'm bringing joy to me. And when I fill up my cup, I am a better human being, and then it spills over to others. See, we're taught in the society that we need to sacrifice our happiness to make everybody to build others up, and oh, you can't be selfish. God forbid you take care of yourself. Well, in these last few years, Casey has learned to take care of herself, and Casey's appointment book is full of beautiful things for Casey. And guess what? I'm happier, I'm healthier, I feel better, and now I have the ability and the capability and the emotional capacity to help others because my cup is full. For so many years, when I was taking care of a child, a man, and a mother, I had no time for me. And let me tell you, that was not fun.
Almost ruined you, didn't it?
It was what it did to me. It put a lot of burden on my body, my shoulders, my neck, my back, and it's unwinding, it's unraveling because those things are no longer. My son's 18, I'm single, and my mother passed away. So it's like all those things just fell away. So everything, that's a reminder for you that everything, if it looks like it's too much right now, it's because it's coming up to a head and then it'll fall away. It's never too much. It's always just right.
And God will never give you more than you can handle. And when you're going through those tests and you think, God, this is more than I can handle, look at yourself and say, man, I'm pretty badass if this is what God thinks I can handle.
And look what I've been through. Yeah, look what I have been through. Dunkin' Donuts, are you guys? It's hard for me to read and drive. So.
Something about Dunkin' Donuts. We needed sustenance. This is the strawberry something. It's quite sweet but very tasty.
Strawberry free. Can you say hi to my dad? Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad. Who's Dad?
I have no idea.
Hi, Dad. We'll make up a name.
Condi, somebody.
Okay, well, hi, Dad.
Mignota. But I need to look at the road, so I'm not going to sit and read.
You can't read.
No, but I can talk. And I was like, I talk any so it don't matter. I can talk. You'd be like, how are you driving? I was like, do you not have conversations in your car when you're driving, or do you sit there in silence the whole time? Because God forbid you speak and drive at the same time. And I ain't trying to read the screen. That's
yeah, that makes it a little bit harder with driving down the road.
Especially I'm on the interstate right now with
Thank you. I'd like to know
4 lanes of traffic, but I can talk and look with my eyes. I'm a good girl like that. I'm capable. Very
it's like
capable.
patting your head and rubbing your belly.
You can't do that. Yeah, no. Yeah, your car be going like this and shit. No.
If I go slow enough, I can do it. I feel like the monkey with the clanging cymbals.
We have 1.4 miles to get off the interstate. Now we're getting off over here. Hello, 265, the next exit.
I love you, Tampa. I smell
Yes, Tampa, we love you. We're not staying at the beach, but we're staying close to the motor place that we're going to because we're going to change clothes into our gala attire. My gown is hanging over here. I think I can't see it, but I'm sure it's there.
It is. It's there. Here,
it's princess and sparkly. It says Casey all over it. It screamed my name on the rack. I said I have to have that. It was not even an option. It was not even an option, and the shoes screamed my name as well. So I was like, okay.
It doesn't hurt that they're comfortable.
And they're not too shabby, man. I'll be all right. And yeah. So I'm gonna take a left up here on Fowler, I think. Yes. Sarah loves when the road goes like that and she's not driving.
You should have seen us in Texas, flying through the air, and the road went left or right now. Go. Pick now.
Pick now. And there's like a concrete
Did not
V.
expect that up in the air.
Woo! Like this one just had railings in the V. No, this was a concrete V that said, pick now. Or forever hold your peace.
So question, because we were having this debate when we were out in Texas, is Texas backwards or is the rest of the country backwards on the way that they designed the roads? Which came first?
The exits and stuff and the way that you go to the left to get to the right, and it's just weird.
It doesn't make sense to people not from Texas. But if you're from Texas,
Hey, bang, bang.
if you're from Texas, then the rest of the country looks weird to you.
Yes, because the rest of the country does things on the right, and they're like over there. You go and what?
Listen, there's a reason Texas says we're Texas.
We were following
what
a
we
truck
want.
because that's what we felt like we needed to do. And had we went the way we wanted to go, we would have gone on oncoming traffic. So we followed the truck and went, what? How? This is the left side. What? Why are we?
We had to watch how other people drove to be able to drive. Yes, that is the
Yeah.
thing.
It's just special. So.
And in this day and age, I'm also very thankful for Ubers that took us places that we didn't know.
I just can't even.
Lyft, Uber.
I just can't.
I take Lyft. You use Uber.
Yeah, I just.
You know what's crazy is the drivers, they drive for both Lyft and Uber. They'll have two different phones. They'll have an Uber phone and a Lyft phone.
Yep, and they do the same thing, and ain't nobody hurting nothing.
No, they're making their bank.
Mm-hmm.
Driving their car, talking to people. I did it for a minute. I love talking to people.
I did too. I used to ask people if you had all the money in the world, and you like.
Oh, wait.
I see them. She
Not
thinks
dying
I
today.
can't. She thinks I can't see. We have this Thelma and Louise thing. She likes to drive, but not driving.
I have an imaginary brake pedal down here. I think everyone does.
Oh, bro.
She loves me. Whoa, hey, see, it's not even you, it's them.
No, I just let people be people. I've learned to let people be people, and they're clearly in a hurry, and I'm not.
They clearly need to get some.
And I'm 5 minutes late, but I still am not in a hurry. I can't go this way, or can I? Yes, I am. Somebody took out the William Street sign.
Holy cow.
Damn, they knocked that down. They knocked it down. We are still
I wonder
12
what the
minutes.
front of their car looks like.
That did not feel good, I bet. I bet they had a big truck.
Right? Well, to be able to knock it over, yeah.
Facts.
Is that? No, that's not the place.
Oh,
The little, like,
we've had too many tacos at gas stations that have been good examples.
amazing.
Good food, good food.
Amazing.
If you're ever in Texas and you go to this, yeah, I'm going to tell you a taco in a gas station. It's like saying
Get 'em. They're
gas
worth
at a
it.
gas station. They're all good.
Yeah.
They're all good. Just stop at one. Just pick one. They're all
Yep.
freaking good. They're all good. If you want tacos in Texas, go get you some. Especially the burrito tacos.
Those are my favorite to make. I love birria tacos.
And my friend just added them to their menu.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, they have birria quesadillas
Oh.
and birria. He made birria something with a beef broth side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And all the pepper.
All the good stuff.
it's
And
like
these
a thing.
boys are cooks, like chefs.
Yeah.
They used to cook for the country club. Oh, ho, ho. Beautiful, beautiful food. Beautiful food. Shout out to Secret Kitchen Latin Fusion. Yes. Ooh, Lake Park Road. We are almost there. So anyway, I think we're done here.
Yeah, we did some good talking. We did some good unpacking.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. I did not
Thank
really
you,
think
thank you.
people would actually sit and listen.
Thank you.
So now
you.
I'm getting radically
Comfortable
comfortable
being
being
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable in front
That's
of
it,
the
girlfriend.
screen. That was fun. We're gonna have to go back and watch that later.
Yeah. I'm still trying to stop it.
Uh-oh, we're still going. Hey, look at us go. Technology.